Hello guys, how is it going? I wish all of you have a great day. Before we begin, allow me to tell you I did this ranking before in the first week of the game release date. And I can tell this was a very bad ranking. I had only like 20 hours in the game and this is not enough experience. So now I can tell you with confidence, don't watch this video. But after 150 hours, this is so different now. One point I want to tell you that relics make a huge difference in your gameplay for all characters. So go and make the remembrance quests if you don't have good RNG relics. Today the ranking for characters is in terms of survivability and how fast you can farm enemies to reach max level, cause reaching level 15 in solo makes the game so easy you can't imagine. So in brief, in solo you will feel that all characters are so bad if you are not using good relics, and when you are trying to beat the bell-bearing hunter at level 4. Make sure to optimize your character first to increase your win chances. First character in this list is the worst option to use in solo, Revenant. And I tell you why. First, she is so squishy and her options and weapons are very low because of her bad scaling in all stats except Faith. Also, the lack of FP is a huge problem. You can solve this by collecting starlight shards, but still not a solution in many situations, like boss fights and facing tough bosses. There is another solution for this, is to use Libra's Relic to get FP by using a crossed legs gesture. But I swear, this is a troll by FromSoft, and you don't have enough time to do this in real fights. For her family, they will give nice help, but also versus strong bosses, they will get one-shotted. Number 7 is Recluse. She is one of the best options you can use in multiplayer. She gives huge support for her team. But in solo, you will face the squishy issue again, like Revenant, and it's a nightmare to face shield enemies. They can block all of your spells. Like farming Crucible Knights, this will take ages, and in game like this, if you waste time doing stupid stuff, you will uninstall Night Rain and ask for a refund very quickly. For this part of the video, you will start to hate me, but I have a point. Duchess is number 6, and oh my god, Cell, are you saying my lovely Duchess is bad? Of course not. Duchess is one of the best characters in Night Rain, and she can be my number 1 option in multiplayer. But Duchess is not that tanky, and daggers are not that good too in many cases when you're fighting strong bosses, but on the other hand, Duchess is the fastest character when you are fighting, and her dodging is absolutely amazing. So the tricky part about Duchess is that you need to know how to play with her. She can be very good and she can be so bad. That depends on your gameplay. Also, I feel her ult is completely useless in solo. Bosses will attack you again if you hit them 1 second after using your ult. It's much better in multiplayer to revive your teammates. Number 5 is one of the hardest options I did in my life. It's the Executor. Before you start going to the comment section and tell me, Cell, Executor can bury everything. Bro, I know this, and it's true. You can play Night Rain Shadows die twice, but for the time management, enjoy reaching the Night Lord with solid level 10 or 11. Also, if you are not familiar with deflecting and keep spamming deflect button, enjoy the guard breaking every time and it's GG's for you. Not all Souls players are great Sekiro players like you. The second point, Executor is not that tanky like Duchess. You need to be very careful playing with him. But to be honest, Executor can make the highest damage in the game because of his S-scaling in Arcane and Dexterity. And for his ult, I saw many people hate the Fairy Wolf, but in my opinion, it's much better in solo than Duchess ult. In this point, we will talk about the best options to play in solo. If you are a new player and have zero experience on dodge timing, Guardian is your best option. And I will tell you in brief why Guardian is very good. First, Guardian is a tank in this game. He has the highest HP and you can heal by blocking, by using your Harpert, and you can heal by using your ult. Everything is made to make you immortal. Guard counters are great, especially with Guardian, because of his unique charge guard counter, despite his mid-scaling in strength and dexterity. But with good relics, you will not die, trust me. The relic that deals damage when you use Steel Guard is a must use, and when you combine it with guard counters, you will deal a lot of damage. And Guardian is also a bird, and you have to praise the bird.
I'm a bird.
Number 3, the most broken character in multiplayer and your number 1 option, Iron Eye. The safest option in Night Rain when you are playing solo. You have unlimited arrows, so no need for FP at all, it's not an issue. And you have the most broken skill in the game, Marking, which gives you 10% more damage and iframes while doing it. But he is number 3 because his HP is low and any stupid decision may get you killed really easy. But as I said first, he is the safest option to play with, and with good timing management, you will reach max level every time so easily. Number 2, it's Joe in Night Rain, and the fastest character to move in the map, Wilder. You can use almost all weapons in the game effectively, due to Wilder's high scaling in strength and dexterity. His ability is the best one in the game to move around the map, and you have to use the follow-up relic to add fire damage to your greatsword. Wilder is tanky enough to survive a lot of hits, and he is doing a lot of crazy damage with greatswords. In my opinion, his ult is the best one in the game. Also, using the relic that adds fire on ground after using the ult makes it much better. Wilder can carry you in solo very easily, and in multiplayer, if you have a good Wilder in your team, he can solo everything for you. Number 1 is easily Raider, the most underrated character in Night Rain for most players. I swear, Raider is easy mode in Night Rain. His damage is so high cause he is using colossal weapons, so you can only jump and bonk enemies, which can kill them really fast. His skill is the best skill in the game after Iron Eye's Marking, because you will not get interrupted while doing it, and it gives you huge damage negation. And when you charge this skill by taking enough damage, it becomes a destructive shockwave which can knock down any boss in the game. Raider is number 1 because his very high survivability and time management, because strength builds are always the easy mode in FromSoft games. But we all know, spellcasters will always take the blame for this.